Okay, the next type of grouping is called, well, it's what I call, let's see, did I number, yes, number 2 is minus in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to show you by example how to do this one. Example 1. All right. U squared minus 3uv minus 6uw plus 18. I know v's and u's are kind of confusing, so I'll try to make my v's look like v's. So what you want to do, step 1. Now, first of all, here, let me go back here. Notice the minus sign right here. That's what makes this one different from the simple grouping. Simple grouping has a plus here. So this has a minus. Now, here, I'm going to write this below. U squared minus 3. I'm changing my mind a lot today. Minus 6uw plus 18vw. So step 1 is to group first and last pairs of terms, just like on simple grouping. Now watch. So group, group, but you must change the last sign. And I mean, change the last sign to the opposite of whatever it is. So if it's positive, you're going to make it negative. If it's a negative, you're going to make it positive. In this case, it's positive. I'm going to make it negative. So minus in the middle. You group just like normal, but you have to change the last sign. Do not change the minus in the middle. In other words, this stays minus. Don't change that one. Okay. Now, step 2. Do the rest like normal. Okay, so step 1, step 2. Now I'm going to take my 2 pairs, right? U squared minus 3uv minus 6uw minus 18vw. I'm going to pull out a GCF, so there is a u in common. Pulling out a u, I get u minus 3v minus, because that's minus. Now, looking at these two terms, they have a factor of 6 in common, as well as a w. So I can pull out a 6w. 6w times what gives me 6uw? Well, I'm missing the u. Minus 6w times what gives me 18vw? 3v. Notice that these two parentheses match, and so my factors are going to be, right, answer, write one of the two parentheses, and the second factor is the outside stuff, u minus 6w. U minus 6w. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Let me do one. I'm going to turn the paper over real quick. Okay, I want to do one example. So example 2. Or one more example, I should say, of minus in the middle. Let's, okay, 8. My explanations are kind of long. The process is much quicker, but I have to explain the first time. So plus 6x minus 20y minus 15. All right, so notice it's got a minus right there. So I'm going to group the first two, right? Basically, everything is the same as simple grouping, except I put the parentheses on, except you have to change this last sign. Right, change this last sign. That's really the only difference with this one and the other one. All right, then pull out the GCF. So I'm going to pull out a 2x, and I get 4y plus 3 minus, don't change the minus, that's what people always want to do. And then I can pull out a 5 from the next pair, and get 4y plus 5 times 3 is 15. So my parentheses match. That means everything worked out. And my answer is 4y plus 3 times the outside stuff, 2x minus 5. And there's my answer.